Hi, my name is Anish Chandak, and I'm an independent financial consultant. Let's talk about the difference between APR and APY. They sound pretty similar, right? But just break them apart separately and see how they're actually pretty different. APR stands for annual percentage rate. It's basically the word that you'll hear when you think about credit cards or loans, or any other time when you're thinking about borrowing money from an institution. The APR refers to the interest rate that you'll pay for using the money from that institution. If you think about you have a credit card that has an APR of 15%, if you don't pay back the money that you're borrowing from that institution over a period of time, that's the amount of interest that you'll have to pay 15% on whatever you borrowed in order to pay back that institution for them letting you use their money. In general, you want to keep your APR relatively low. Think about a mortgage that you'd have on a house. Would you want a high rate of interest on that, or would you want a low rate of interest on that? I think the answer is that you'd want a low rate of interest because that's ultimately less money that you have to pay to the institution, again, to borrow money from them. Now let's flip over to APY. And APY is actually more favorable compared to APR. APY stands for annual percentage yield. And yield in this case basically just talks about or refers to the amount of money that you get back, like checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, and other financial tools that might allow you to earn money when you put them into savings. In general, you want a high APY because if you have an APY of say 15% in this case, over the period of time that you choose to put your money into that investment, 15% is how much you would earn over time on your investment. And not only is it a simple 15% that you earn over that time horizon, but it's actually compounded on a more regular basis. So the amount that you actually end up seeing back in your hands is a little bit more than 15%.